Alright guys, I just got back from a Gravely pick here and I got suckered into 3 machines, and let's see what we got here. The first machine we got is a Kohler powered machine. The hood says commercial 10, if that's even from this machine. Can't really tell if it's a 10 or a 10A, but it definitely has a 10 horse Kohler on it. This machine here is got extension axles on it. It's like a 56 Model L. It's nothing special. Cast iron carb. It's just a pile of crap, basically. I only bought it for those axles. And this side has a sweet tire that's missing, and it's just a tube. It's got no shipper shaft in it. Let's see what's under the hood. It's got a Bendix mag. It's got a plug that's so rusted into the head you'll probably never get it out. Like I said, a cast iron carb, all the controls on it, everything is totally roached out, as we'll call it. It's got no oil filter housing. Someone took the oil filter off. Has no hitch on it. It's basically scrap metal. We got a jug up here. We got exhaust manifold broken off the jug. I don't know if I can get that in the video. Over here we got a Wisconsin powered Model L, and that thing is in just as sad a shape. It's very rusted, very rusty tank, but it does have the complete Wisconsin. The rest of this machine, as far as I'm concerned, is scrap also. It's totally worthless. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off a couple parts that I can use from these machines here, and the rest is going right in the scrap metal. And yeah, it's really a shame that stuff's got to be so screwed up all the time, but that's what it seems to be these days. But those extension axles are cool. I'm definitely thinking that they're pretty neat, and that's really why I bought that machine, just to get those axles. So yeah, we're going to start dissecting here, and this Wisconsin has the heavy-duty flywheel on it, which is cool. My other Wisconsin tractor does not have the heavy-duty flywheel, so we got a bonus with that. And this one also has this part here for a throttle control, which my other one doesn't have either. It just has a governor spring tensioner. And someone put a high-performance blue spark plug wire on it. Sweet. But yeah, this whole L here is going to go right into the scrap metal. It's really a shame, but it's basically the only thing that's any good on it really is the transmission case and the axles. I mean, the cylinder's scrapped. The fan shroud is pretty worthless. We're going to go right into the scrap with that thing. So we'll start taking them apart and see if we can get them in the scrap pile before my wife gets home and sees this pile of crap. Well, I got the first tractor apart, and what a shame. There's not much good on it. There's a 5-over piston. The clutches are half shot. The rear planetary is in good shape. There's a Bendix magneto. A good intake valve. The rest of it's in the scrap pile here. All that to get these little axles. Seems like a lot of work to get these stupid axles, but I got them, right? Well, I got the Wisconsin off that tractor, and sad to say that's in the scrap pile too. I was hoping I could at least get a good clutch out of it. But they had these really good clutches that have this brake in the middle. I've never seen anything like it. Very strange, and it's broken on both sides. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not, but it's really odd. And this clutch itself is different. If you look at the ring on the outside here, where it interfaces, it's a different design than the other clutches too. So really weird, but sad to say I have a pile of scrap, 2 scrap L's here. Totally worthless. Whether this Wisconsin is worthless or not is yet to be determined, but I have another parts motor, so between the two of them I could probably make a good one. Alright, that's about it. Well, this is the Kohler powered machine, and It's kind of a mishmash of parts, I think. The PTO engagement here looks like it's relatively new. It has a newer type of solenoid on it. It's got this yellow gas tank holder, which, you know, I don't know if that's original or not to this, but I don't think it is. The motor is got an orange color to it, not a reddish. And the adapter plate down here looks like it might be new. So I'm kind of wondering if it was a C10, if someone converted it to a C10A. And the dashboard doesn't have a starter generator light in it. And someone's welded these pieces on there to reinforce the holes, which is kind of funny. And yeah, they got this big piece of like pipe foam insulation on there, which is kind of interesting. But I'm thinking that this might not be a C10, it might be a different gearing. But we'll see what the deal is. I guess the only way to find out is to pull the motor. And the motor itself, I'm not sure the status of it, but I believe I'm going to pull the head off to see if it has a blown rod or something. There's like barely any compression turning it by hand. So we'll see.